The Takeover Continues. People are still focused on the end of their noses, staring blankly at what's being propagated by the media and politicians. We have to stop taking everything at face value. There is so much more at work here than the daily bullshit. Instead of being angry with our political opponents, who own an endless rabbit hole of double standards and narcissism, we need to look past it to what is going on above it. Our puppets are following the script of the World Economic Forum, the International Monetary Fund, and the Council for Inclusive Capitalism to bring about the New World Order. If we don't put a stop to the leftist socialist agenda, they will dupe us into ignoring all of it as we tear our society to pieces, while they convert us to globalism. The twisted utopia they have all planned out and are implementing every day that we are focusing on our freak show leadership. We are eating up all that they can throw at us. We need to shift our focus from somewhere in the middle to what's going on at the top with the elites running the show. In order to comprehend the distractions, misinformation, and civil discord our worthless leaders are spinning on the daily. They want us divided, alone, broke, and conditioned to a two-tiered society and hooked on handouts. They know their stimmy is going straight to weed or stock market apps, or stay-at-home pleasures. We had some folks take over some key structures and were too awestruck and disorganized to keep them, which only exposed a weakness in security that has since been repaired, and opened up vile rebuke from the socialist enemies, damning the infiltrators and labeling them anti-American traitors, terrorists who didn't harm anything or anyone. Yet for an entire year, we watched their followers riot, burn, destroy property, and beat bystanders and store owners senseless, without one word of rebuke or call to end the violence. Instead, let them take over neighborhoods, smash law enforcement with bricks and debris, with little to no consequences or jail time. The blatant double standards from the socialists have laid a solid foundation for civil disobedience and hate, coupled with the decimation of jobs and businesses, also a controversial disease and disheartening control measures. And don't forget the pretend finger-pointing and saber-rattling with our foreign entities, and a stock market causing an epic gambling addiction. So many distractions, so little time that so many fall for. Please see through this veil of deception. Will we slowly and steadily cease to resist? We have already sustained an epic undermining of our foundations. Any more loss could very well bring about the collapse. We're just a few amendments and infringements away from full submission and reliance. At this point, our leaders are just career corrupt puppets and mouthpieces waiting to be replaced with pre-chosen, richer, more powerful puppets following the same script, knowing full well voting is corrupt and in their favor. We either drain the swamp or the swamp will finish its draining of us. The time of well-intended faux resistance politicians has passed. If the people do not immediately replace the government with leaders that work for the people, then all semblance of freedom and liberty will be obliterated. Then we become sheeple, kneeling in submission before the wolves. Our current leaders no longer serve the people or our best interest, only their own elitist, socialistic, global initiatives. And in order to bring their initiatives to fruition, they seek total population control and the forced reliance of the people on a corrupted, self-serving government, being merged with the pseudo-Orwellian, twisted utopian fantasy of the New World Order. The fraudulent, misguided, alleged majority have succumbed to the subtle socialist treachery. Will the rest of us continue to allow ourselves to be deceived by not looking past the obvious, ill-intended propaganda? Do all we can while we can. Be ready, take action. Soon they will unleash another deceitful crisis for further control. Take offense now or slip into a short-lived defense followed by forced submission. So many people live perplexed in informational delusion, unaware of what is at stake. So gather, plan, initiate, overcome. Be ready, mind, body, and soul. Pray, love, and live well. Thanks for watching.